Guys, getting an opportunity to get in there tonight. Jefferson Hills, Pennsylvania native. 5 of 6 wins this year for Shaw have been by fall.
Pennsylvania also a hotbed, producing a ton of talent. 6-1 as a freshman, like you say, coming into this match.
This is a weight class that's going to be manned most of the year by Ethan Stiles, but a little bit dinged up coming out of national duel. So, again, over the course of a season, especially in the case of Ohio State wrestling through the Big Ten, if there are breathers to be had, boy, what a finish there from Shaw after the whistle, certainly, but an impressive lift nonetheless. You have the depth in the room, and so you utilize it. You know, we see it all the time. Oftentimes in duels, you're probably not going to see your full 1 through 10 all the time. And so for the Buckeyes, that's the case tonight with Shaw getting in there.
Yeah, Maddox got a chance to compete in the duels against Wyoming. Came out with a major decision win, and so he's certainly no slouch. I mean, heck, he went into Clarion, had a couple falls.
Good action from both. Nate Roth showing some good quickness there to fend off the re-attack from Shaw.
This is the luxury Coach Ryan has, is he can put these guys in matches, and you know that they can win matches for you. They get experience. That's how you just keep from rebuilding.
That's exactly right.
You reload.
You get these under-the-light matches in a situation like this, whether you're trying to compete for a starting spot or whether the starter just needs a rest for whatever reason, injury or just fatigue or managing workload, whatever the case may be. You get your experience, you get your opportunities, and then if inevitable injuries happen, because nobody goes through an entire season unscathed, you've got somebody ready to fill in.
We think about other sports that, it's similar situations like hockey where you got goalies. You have a backup goalie you can throw in there, give your starter a break, and you know that backup can win you a game, and it takes the load off that starter. And, that's when it comes down to it. If there's an injury or something comes up, or when that guy becomes your starter, he's got that kind of experience, and there's just nothing like it. It's smart.
Well, for both of these guys here, for Nate Roth, an opportunity to wrestle here at the Covelli Center in front of a big crowd, in front of Ohio State fans. And for Maddox Shaw, it's an opportunity to show his coaching staff and his teammates exactly what he can do.
Nate Roth from Greater Latrobe. Some good wrestling going on over there. Great tournaments. Go over to Kent State in the building program.
Not a lot of action after a flurry over the first 30 seconds. Not much in the way of setups from either guy. We've seen shots from distance. Re-attack there from Shaw. Most of the shots there in the first period just kind of wound up bound in the head and hands defense.
Well, I was going to say, Ryan, that Maddox Shaw is still a freshman. So you have some college experience. But in wrestling now, here's a replay here of.
It was that first out-of-bounds takedown.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, these guys actually get to wrestle in these open tournaments now.
Right.
So I'd say freshmen aren't necessarily freshmen in this sport in college.
Great escape there from Nate Roth. Right off the whistle, created separation and had that roll through to get the quick one. Yeah, with the rule changes for freshmen allowed to wrestle as many as 5 matches before you have to worry about burning a redshirt year. That's something that all college coaches, but certainly Tom Ryan, has taken advantage of. So this is one of his events. And again, there is a shot from distance. He was able to get to the leg of Roth, but didn't quite have it secured. For Roth here, showing quick feet.
Nice snap there. Filling it out. Roth not giving a whole lot, though.
No, both guys standing in the middle of the mat. Again, there's not been a whole lot of tie to set up to shot. Some level change and reaching, but Nothing that's really come close to a takedown so far.
Probably one of Maddox's best matches, or I'd say most competitive matches, was against Daxton Chase at Clarion, his own teammate. The 2-1 match. It's kind of a cool opportunity to go over to an open tournament and square off against a guy in a legitimate setting like that. But definitely prepares these guys for this.
Sure. Well, this is the first lead of the night for the Golden Flashes in match number 4. 1-0. Shaw will have choice of position when we go to the third period.
Talk about points now, how hard they are again to get against the Buckeyes. I think they lost 5 matches this past weekend.
Yeah, the top 5 weight classes win a combined 20-0 in their 4 duels. Second period comes to a close. We go to the final 2 minutes. Shaw has choice. And he's going to take bottom to try and knot this match up. Add 1 apiece. Corner imploring him to get down and get up very, very quickly.
Roth showed some spunk for this Kent State squad.
No doubt about it. But just as quickly as Roth escaped, maybe even more quickly, actually looking at the riding time, now that it's 0-0-0, both wrestlers were credited with 3 seconds of riding time in their respective periods. So we're back to scratch. Riding time a non-factor, 1-1 match here in the third. And again, both wrestlers, they have not come off that Ohio logo for the most part the entirety of the match, except for that first flurry where Shaw had that out-of-bounds finish for the takedown that wasn't. So neither wrestler giving any ground, but neither really able to take much. Finally, Shaw has taken some ground, has Roth back near the edge of the map, but quickly they circle back in. Down to a minute to go. Shaw in with a shot. Excellent change of direction. Roth, though, fends it off for the moment. And now to the scramble we go. Shaw has an ankle. Roth has an ankle. Who winds up on top? Now, if you're Roth here, you want a stalemate. If you're Shaw, you want to keep this thing inching and inching because he, for the moment, is in the better position. Head high. Roth coming close to that danger position. Rolling through once again. Now it's Roth with the high head. And nearing a takedown near the out-of-bounds line, and time called, potentially dangerous. The referee on the spot. Looked like Shaw, we weren't able to see from this angle, might have had his knee bent awkwardly. So 26 ticks left on the clock. And it looks like the first takedown is going to win it. To win it in regulation.
To Ross' credit, no panic button right there. He just went straight to defense mode, hold on, live the fight here in the last 25 seconds.
Wrestlers locked up really for the first time all match long, looking like they just want to go forehead to forehead and finish off regulation and go to sudden victory here. Any point scored here in this 2-minute period ends the match. And again, 0 riding time for either wrestler.
Competitive freshman here. What a great experience for him to get in this situation. Home dual meet.
High elevation on that single leg. Roth trying to get to the out-of-bounds line where he can defend. Shaw trying to pull it in. He's got the ankle. Lost the ankle. Has not finished. They're still in bounds as long as Shaw has that foot in. He does not want to relinquish this hold on the leg. Roth trying to fight a wrist off.
A lot of time.
He's got them both. He's got the takedown. Maddox Shaw, after a lengthy, drawn-out battle where neither man gave an inch, it's Maddox Shaw who comes out on top and keeps the Buckeyes rolling 4 for 4 in match victories for Ohio State. We'll step away here momentarily from the Covelli Center and come back on the campus of the Ohio State University with Ohio State leading Kent State 15-0.